Okay, got everybody muted. Awesome. So this morning's class, I think I'm going to call this Wring and Rinse. So this is going to be a practice of what Martha Graham would call keeping the channel open. Keeping the channel for energy open and just finding places in our body where there is stuck energy. For a lot of us, that feels like lethargy, tired, dull, lack of inertia, kind of lack of motivation. And for some of us, it can be anxiety, the other end of the spectrum, like I'm jittery, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, and I can't find that center. So this practice will be finding those places in our bodies where we have stuck energy and getting things moving, okay? So I want to use the visual this morning of just a cloth, right? So if we were going to wash this cloth, we would dip it in water, we would wring it out, wring and ring. So notice the twisting action. We will be doing lots of twisting today. And then we would rinse. And then we'd wring it some more and then rinse and wring and rinse, yeah? So what I'd like us to do this morning is get into some postures where we're really twisting and we have that image of just wringing out. And then we'll flow. Then we'll flow through some movements and then we'll find another position and we'll squeeze and wring and then we'll flow. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind as the intention for this practice is just moving our energy, okay? So let's start seated. Find a comfortable seat. But let's just bring ourselves here. Let's take a few breaths that bring us into this present moment. We can do that by feeling the earth underneath our hips, the way our hands rest on our legs. You might even move your hands a little bit. Just feel the texture of your clothing, maybe the temperature of your skin. Hear any sounds that are around you. And just see if you can get a sense of your level of energy. If you had a meter, and over here on the far side is I am about to fall asleep. I have no energy. I'm lethargic and sleepy, feel heavy. And then over here is I'm about to jump out of my skin. I'm so anxious, I can't sit still. From 0 to 10, what is your level of energy right now? We might even say quality. What's your quality of energy right now? Is it bright? Is it a little more dull? So we'll check back in at the end of this practice. Reach your arms up, take a nice deep breath in, interlace fingers, and then we'll press the palms to the ceiling. Imagine just lifting the ceiling with your hands. So starting with space and length in the body. Take some deep breaths into the space that you've just created. You notice any place where breath doesn't easily flow. Turn the palms down, release the hands and slowly lower the fingers to the floor. Movement with breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers, turn the palms. Inhale, press. Exhale, release and lower. Reach up, take a deep breath in, interlace. Press as you exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Reach high. Exhale to interlace. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. And then bring your hands to your shoulders. I'm just going to do some easy twisting side to side. Just warming up the twisting muscles because we'll be using them a lot today. So see if you can feel the muscles on the sides of your rib cage and the sides of your waist. Serratus anterior up here. and the obliques down here. So imagine that you're just a washing machine for a moment, and we're going to do a little more vigorous breath. So you're going to sniff in on one side and blow out on the other. You can choose either side because we'll switch. Let your head follow your shoulders. You can close your eyes if you want, if you're getting dizzy. Three more. And then pause to switch. So sniff in on the opposite side and blow out. Three more. And then come back to center one more time. Take a deep breath in. Interlace as you exhale. Press the palms up, breathe in. And then release. Awesome. Great start. Let's come around to our hands and knees. And we'll just start to warm up through shoulders and hips. So inhale, coming forward, exhale, pressing back, just small motions at first. And then see about moving a little bit bigger. And then tucking the toes, the movement shifts downward facing dog to plank. Just think of stirring up energy, building heat, moving energy into the places where things might feel a little stuck. And the next time you come to down dog, pause there for a satisfying little stretch. Let's take a slow walk to the top of our mats, keeping the knees bent, maybe touching the back of the legs a little bit, just a gentle pull. Walk the fingers to the outside of one foot and then the outside of the other. Do that a couple more times. And then lifting through flat back, let's reach all the way up, extended mountain. Interlace the fingers as you exhale. Turn the palms, inhale. Exhale, lower. Beautiful, bend your knees into chair pose. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, airplane, the legs straighten. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Continue this movement. We're going to start to bring in Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is the breath of the warrior. It's a powerful breath with an H sound. Two more. And on the next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, palms press. Exhale, release, swan dive, forward fold. Breathe in, lifting halfway. Breathe out, downward facing dog. We're gonna go through sun B, just to make sure we're nice and warm before we get into our twisting poses. So shifting forward into plank. You can be on your knees or your toes. Spin the elbows, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Melting to the earth, let's come into cobra. And back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long sigh out. On the in-breath, raise your right leg. Wiggle your toes a little bit. And then shifting, step that foot forward, drop the heel, and we'll rise up, warrior one. On the exhale, hands to the mat, and slowly lower again. Take a vinyasa, knees or toes. Moving energy. Raising our left leg, let's step through. Warrior one. Lower down. Take a vinyasa. And always opt out of these. If you have an injury or sharp pain, you can take something a little easier. Big breath in, long exhale. Audible exhales help. Stepping forward. Let's bring our hands to our shins, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, grab the backs of the heels. Pull yourself down. Bending the knees. Rise up, deep breath in. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, palms press. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Half lift to downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa. Notice if your body's starting to feel heat. Notice if your energy is changing at all. Right leg lifts. Step through. Rise up. Clear, smooth breath. Lower down. Even on this more challenging section, clear, smooth breath. Not strained. Left leg comes high. Stepping through, we rise. And one more time, one more vinyasa. The last one I will ask you for. Pause in downward facing dog. Come up on your toes, stretch the bottoms of your feet. Exhale back to your heels. Do that a couple more times. Roll through the feet. Let your breath be audible here. Letting things go, making space. Walk to the top of your mat, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise high, extended mountain. Interlace your fingers as you exhale. Palms press. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. All right, I think we're ready to begin our ring portion. So we're gonna start with twisting chair. You can take your feet, have your feet separate or close together. When you're ready, bring your hips down into chair pose. And we'll start with a twist to the right. We always wanna twist right side first because our digestion works in a clockwise way, okay? So let's start easy. Let's bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand to the back. So here's an easy twist. This is really a great option for people that have any back issues going on. If you'd like to explore something a little deeper, turn the palm out, the extended arm, and lower down to where your elbow is a little closer to your knee. If that feels great to you, stay there, maybe palms together. You might even explore wide wingspan today. Attention to that squeezing in the belly, the wringing out part. Breathe. And bring your hands back together. Shift to center. Let's rise up. Deep breath in. Interlace your fingers. Exhale. Palms press. Inhale. And exhale. Release your arms. Come down into chair. Right hand to left knee. Left hand on the low back. Begin the twist here. And then explore the possibility of sliding that hand down a bit. Maybe it's just a little. Maybe it's all the way to elbows. You can take prayer hands or wingspan. Deep, full breaths. Feel the twist. Your internal organs getting a nice little massage. And come back to center. Rise high, deep breath. Interlace. Inhale, press up. And exhale, lower your arms. Okay, wring and rinse. That's ring number 1. Let's rinse. So warrior 1 with the right foot forward and the left toes just slightly turned out. Foot's a little more forward, a little less turned out. Hands on the hips at first. Let's just find stability here. When you feel like you really have a good solid base, both feet evenly pressing down, both legs strong, let's bring the hands to the heart. On the inhale, we'll open the chest. On the exhale, we'll come forward, hinging from the hips. So just move with your breath. The idea is we want to stir up the energy that we just dislodged with our twisting. And that energy, folks, could be food, right? It could be what we ate yesterday. And by dislodging, we mean we're just working on our digestive system. But it could also be just stuck energy. One more time, open and close. Step to change, left foot forward, right foot back, warrior 1 stance. Find your ground. When you feel solid, hands to heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Let this be a little more of a gentle movement, just encouraging blood flow and circulation. Nice. One more time. And step the back foot to meet the front. Pause here with your hands in front of your chest to just notice energy. Is anything changing? All right, so another twist. I'm gonna turn this way. So twisting lunge, we'll keep the right foot where it is. Let's step our left foot back, and you can choose to be on your toes or down on your knee. Either way is gonna work. You just want a solid base so you can twist your torso. So same options, hand to hip, hand to knee. That could be a really great place to just work that gentle twist. If you'd like a little more, palm open, slide down toward the elbow. Stay right there. Take prayer hands or wing span. Feel the twist. Massage on those internal organs. The joyful position for your spine. Your spine loves twisting. Deep breath in, long breath out. Return to center. Let's take our hands to the floor and we'll just switch with a forward fold. So let your head hang down, let your body just kind of decompress a bit. And when you're ready, switch your feet, toes or knee. Same options, hand to knee, hand to back. Keep turning your hand. Good. Here or here. Maybe hands together, maybe arms open. So make sure you're making choices not based on accomplishing a perfect pose, but rather how this pose feels to your body. What gives you access to a really deep twist? What allows breath to flow more freely? We'll come back to center, step the back foot forward, come into your forward fold. And then rising high, let's take our cleansing breath, deep breath in, exhale, interlace. Inhale, press. And exhale, open. All All right, wring and rinse. Rinsing number 2, warrior 2. So go ahead and step your feet nice and wide. Find your warrior 2 stance. Shoulders relaxed, spine straight up and down. Flowing warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. It should be familiar movements to you. So for today, really feel what's happening inside your torso. As you move energy, you're opening the channels. Feel free to go faster or slower, bigger or smaller. Completed one more, back and forth, come to warrior 2, and we're just going to switch our feet. Second side, warrior, and again, reverse and side angle. A soft ujjayi breath. Moving energy, getting unstuck. Finding some freedom here inside our own bodies. Freedom in our skin, liberation. No matter where we are or what's going on around us, we can learn to feel free and open and light in our own skin by learning how to change our own energy. One more time, forward and back, and we'll settle into warrior 2. Go ahead and just turn your feet to the side of the mat. We'll go back to the right side for another wringing session. So we're going to do twisting triangle. You want to bring your hands to your hips and start to bring the back foot in so that you're in a little bit of a warrior 1 stance. Block is helpful for twisting triangle. So we're going to shift forward from the hips, bringing the left hand down to either block or floor. Right hand on the low back. Lengthen out through a really tall, long spine and then rotate open. A lot of times we focus on the outer hip and you'll feel that, but I really want you to focus on the twist. Wringing out. You can keep your hand here or lift the hand to the sky. Breath is really helpful with this wringing action. So as you exhale, squeeze your belly in as tightly as you can. And then inhale, let the belly open. We're going to do our rinse on the same side this time before we switch to the left. So keeping our feet right here, this is pyramid. I'd like you to just bring your hands either to the floor or again a block. Inhale to lengthen and then exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Really pull up and out of the belly. Exhale, fold. One more time, lift and lengthen. And lower, pause here for a moment in pyramid. Feeling the stretch in the back of your right leg. Let yourself sigh. And then with soft knees, let's step the back foot to the front foot. Coming through a flat back, reach high, cleansing breath. Inhale. Interlace your fingers, exhale. Palms press, inhale. Lower the arms to exhale. Step the right foot back, set up for twisting triangle on the left side. So as we hinge forward from the hips, the right hand comes to a block or floor. Lengthen the spine, and then just begin the rotation. No rush. Got time to really find that deep twisting sensation. Arm down or up. Pump the breath with your belly. Expand the belly and then really exaggerate, squeeze in. We're moving things. Transition. One more deep breath in. Long breath out as we lower that hand, and then flowing pyramid. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Just do that a few times. One more time, reach tall, lower down. Back foot comes to the front foot. Pause in a forward fold. Feel the backs of your legs. Feel your sitting bones lift. Feel your spine spilling down. And then cleansing breath. From halfway, rise all the way up, deep breath. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower your arms. Pause here in mountain pose. You can bring your hands to your heart. Notice energy. 3 rounds of rinse, wring and rinse. What do you notice? All right, bring your hands to your hips. Take a wide warrior stance again. We're gonna do a very deep twist. This is revolved side angle. So we're gonna have lots of options along the way, but take your warrior stance, arms out into warrior 2, and then come over into side angle. From side angle, I need you to make sure that your spine is really long and not bent over at all, so really bright and long, because we're gonna rotate toward this front thigh. Notice that that back foot has to work a little harder to stay firm on the floor with our torso forward. And then left hand to the knee, right hand to low back. If you have anything going on in your low back, that's probably as far as you want to go. But if you're getting the green light, you could slide that hand again on the outside of the knee. It's a very deep twist. There's a lot going on around the low back. So really pay attention to the twisting more than the forcing. Deep breath in. Squeeze something deep in your belly. One more time. And release. Come back to warrior 2. Awesome, everybody. Straighten the right leg. Come into triangle pose. Let the arm reach all the way up over the ear. Empty your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, extended triangle. Move slowly. You're welcome to bend your knee if that feels better to you. This is a big stretch for the legs as well. But it is Warrior Wednesday, so we're being warriors today. Feel the sides. Feel the hips. One more time, back and forth. And then circle that arm down, turn the toes, just let your body drop into wide straddle forward fold. Movement or stillness. Notice the right side of your body and the left side. Raising to a flat back, turn toward the left leg, and we'll come up into that warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips to see if you feel really strong stability in your low body. And then feeling that firmness in your leg, just start to angle your torso toward the front leg. If you feel anything tweaky in your knee, make an adjustment, step wider, step more narrow. And then the right hand to the left knee. This might be your twist. If you'd like, you can turn that palm and start to reach the hand down to the outside. Use your belly to make the twist more efficient. Ujjayi breath is so helpful when we're doing these cleansing postures. Let your exhale take with it any toxins, any byproduct. Release and return to warrior two. Whew. Left leg is straight, triangle pose. Come all the way over with a big exhale. And then inhale, reverse triangle. Move with your breath. Find a little gracefulness in this movement. A little less edgy sharpness, a little more graceful ease. Rinsing. One more time, each direction. And then we'll bring ourselves back to that wide straddle. Take a moment here to just settle. Head below the heart. Movement or stillness, your choice. Coming up to a flat back, twisting straddle. This is another place you might want to block. Let's take the left hand down on the floor in front of us and reach the right arm up. You can keep your hand on your back if that feels like too much. Use your belly. Pumping in and out. Belly breathing. This will be our last twisting posture. Release and switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up. And let that hand go. Turn your right toes forward and bring yourself back up into warrior two. All right, rinsing. We're gonna do the same thing we did earlier. Side angle, arm comes way up and over, and then reverse. This time move a little more briskly. We've done lots and lots of twisting. Let's really rinse it here. This is a giant movement, both directions. Come to warrior two, switch your feet and continue. Reverse and side with the left knee bent. Really hear your breath. Let this be fiery. Hand back to warrior two. Square your feet, bring your hands to your hips, and then just heel toe so that your feet are together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chair. One more big cleansing rinse. Exhale. Deep breath in. Just gather up as much breath as you possibly can. And let's start to exhale loud, like, ah. Fill up. Empty out. One more time. And then let yourself fold into forward fold. Pause. Slow your breath. Quiet your mind.
Sweet cookie cats. I'll always remember the time we spent together.
I'm going to let go of that wring and rinse. Just one little balance posture, standing on the right foot. Let the left leg lift behind you. You can stay right here in a 3-part balance. If you'd like a little more challenge, lower your head, lift your leg into more of a standing split. For fun, you could take one or both of your hands onto your standing leg. Challenge your balance. The worst thing that can happen is you have to put a hand down and your ego gets bruised. But we can live with that injury. It's actually good. It's good for our ego to get bruised once in a while. Step easy into forward fold and just switch. Come to a 3-point balance, maybe testing your balance there, or a standing split. Notice if your breath gets choppy, come back to something a little more steady, calm, easy.
We're scaring those things away.
And lower that leg. Let's heel toe our feet wide. The heels stay on the mat, the toes come off. We're coming down into prayer squat. So lots of options here. You can stay up high and just rest on your knees. That's for the people with funny knees. If your body gives you the green light there, go ahead and lower. And another option is to sit on top of 1 or 2 blocks, a stool. And if you're cleared for takeoff, you can come all the way down into this prayer squat. Elbows out, knees in.
This is for you.
Deep, slow breaths. Just feel what's happening. There are joints right now that are compressed, your hip joints, your knee joints. There are joints right now that are open, the SI joint, the spine, the shoulders. Slowly rise up, hands on the thighs. Keep your feet turned out. You can stay right where you are, turn sideways. Lift up into a 5-pointed star. Now energy gets to flow into all those places that were constricted. Let's move that through a little bit. Goalpost arms, goddess to star. Again, graceful, easy moves. No hard edges. Moving energy. Let's reach up one more time. And then hands come to heart center. Turn toward your right foot. Lunge. You can be on your back toes or you can drop a knee. We're just going to take a moment here into that hip flexor. The thumbs reach back, the chest reaches forward. Flow of energy. Whole front of your body. Flow of energy. Shoulders relaxed. Bring your hands to your heart. Step to switch. Last standing posture. Knee or toes. Really finding that channel of energy. Keep the channel open. Whole breath up. Slow breath out. Bringing hands to heart. Let's lower to the floor. We'll drop both knees. Using a block or a pillow, come into child's pose. Use this pose as another place to check in with energy. Roll your head from side to side. Give your forehead a nice little massage. And then let's just roll right over onto our backs. We'll use a block or a pillow under our hips for supported bridge. So we're through with all the movement. We're heading into our stillness section. So starting here with hips elevated slightly, arms resting. Just let your body receive this very gentle inversion. And you can decide if you want your feet on the floor, or you could also raise your legs for legs up the wall waterfall. We're just looking for a reverse of energy, reverse of blood flow, a receptivity. There's nothing to do here. We did all the doing. Now we get to just receive the rewards. Relax your forehead. Relax the space behind your eyes. Soften your cheeks. Release your jaw. Let your tongue come away from the roof of your mouth. Feel your whole face just relaxed, peaceful and calm. You might feel a little grin, a little smile on the inside of your lips. If your legs are in the air, slowly release your feet to the earth. Press your hips up to remove your prop. And then give yourself a hug. Whatever that means for you. Knees in, arms around your legs, hands on your thighs. Move a little bit here. Massage your back on the earth. If there's any final movement or stretch that your body needs, go ahead and take that now. And we'll start to make our way into Shavasana when you're ready. So if you have pillows, props, blankets, go ahead and grab those now. Maybe something over you so you stay warm. Might even be nice to put something over your eyes. Just give you a little bit more internal perspective. Before you doze off, notice again the quality of energy in your body. Has anything shifted? like you to imagine a very warm light. Think of a reading light on a nightstand or a very soft fire. As you breathe in, let your breath contain this warm, soft glow. And then just softly feel your body, whole body exhale. Each breath bringing in this warmth, this light, this softness. Each exhale, a body letting go of what it no longer needs. Continue that as your body drops into deeper rest. Inhale warm, soft light. Exhale to release. As you continue to rest, if you'd like, you can bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. This connection with yourself. An awareness, attention to this beautiful, bright energy. Not that you have, but that you are. In the words of Martha Graham, there is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique. If you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with others' expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep yourself open and aware to the urges that motivate you. Please keep the channel open. Take a deep breath in, friends, with a long, slow exhale. And slowly roll your body to one side. When you feel ready, rise back to a seat. We'll take one last cleansing breath together. Deep breath, arms reach. Exhale, fingers interlace. Inhale, hands press. And slowly exhale. Bring your hands in front of your heart. May you have an exceptionally bright day. May we all keep the channels open, managing our energy wisely so that we can really share our gifts with the world. Thanks for being here today. Namaste.